until I call your matter. Yeah.
The 36th District Court in the state of Michigan is now in session. The Honorable Judge Marlena Taylor is now presiding. At this time, there will be no talking, no smoking, no chewing gum, no eating or drinking, no sleeping or laying down, no driving or riding in a moving vehicle. Please keep your device on mute until you are addressed by staff. Also, keep your device on a level surface so that your face may be seen. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Miss Jacqueline Williams, you can unmute yourself, ma'am.
Good morning.
Good morning. Now calling the matter of the people versus Jacqueline Williams. This is ticket number 154555475. Count 1, drove while license not valid. Count 2, uninsured motor vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Amari Hatcher, P7945. It's been a long morning. Appearing on behalf of Ms. Williams. Please state your name for the record.
Jacqueline Williams.
Your Honor, Ms. Williams was presented with a copy of the plea recommendation this morning. She is having some issues recalling those incidents. So she would like this matter set for a trial, Your Honor, by judge.
All right. Ms. Williams, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
If so, can you please raise your right hand for me? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
You can put your hand down. Ms. Williams, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney, that would have been Ms. Hatcher, in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And she's informing me you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of facts. Is that how you want to move forward, ma'am?
Yes, I guess. Yes.
Yeah. She's saying you couldn't remember this incident, so you should take a plea on something you don't remember it happening, okay? Unless
Right.
you, okay? All right, so we're gonna set this matter for a bench trial on the date of November 16th. Okay, that's gonna be at 9 a.m. It is via Zoom. So the same way you zoomed in today, just zoom in on that date. I'm gonna set your bond at $0 personal, and we'll see you back on November the 16th, okay?
November the 16th. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead and write it down so I can hold
Okay.
on. I'm gonna make sure you show back up.
Okay. I got it wrote down.
All right, 9 a.m., okay, ma'am? Just start
9
back
a.m.,
in, just
yep.
like you did today, okay?
Okay.
All right, ma'am, I'll see you later. That's all.
All right. You have a blessed day.
You too, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Is it Matiza Wilkerson?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Matiza Wilkerson. No, I got you. Ticket number, I'm sorry. Ticket number P1324271. Count 1, improper plate. Count 2, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Also calling ticket number P1324275. 1 count drove while license not valid or improper license. Appearance for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Amari Hatcher, appearing on behalf of the defendant. Please state your name for the record, ma'am.
Monteza Wilkerson.
I've had an opportunity to confer with Ms. Wilkerson. She would like to avail herself of the offer that was presented to the court and enter into a not guilty plea.
All right, and is that right, Ms. Wilkerson?
Yes, ma'am.
If so, can you please raise your right hand for me? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
You can put your hand down. Did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, you're gonna give up the right that you had to have a bench or a jury trial?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today, Ms. Wilkerson?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of March the 4th of 2022. Were you in the area of 7 Mile and Chalmers in the city of Detroit driving a Ford vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
And while you're driving that Ford vehicle, did it have improper plates on it because it had not been registered this year with the Secretary of State's office?
Yes, ma'am.
Satisfied, attorney?
Satisfied.
Stipulation for probable cause and the remaining counts to be dismissed.
So stipulated.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to 1 count improper plates. The remaining 2 counts on that ticket ending in 4271 will be dismissed, as well as ticket number P1324275. Ma'am, my fine is typically $200. Are you able to pay such a fine?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I can give you 30 or 60 days to have it paid. How long do you need?
Can we do 60 days?
I can do 60 days, so I'll have it due no later than October 3rd. October 3rd, okay?
Yes, October 3rd.
All right, 2022. Have that $200 paid at that point in time. If there's nothing further, you're all set, Ms. Wilkerson, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
You're very, very welcome. You have a good day, okay?
You too.
I will, thank you. Mr. Darrell Williams? Christopher Wheeler, if you could press *6 on your phone. All right. Now.
Yep, speaking.
Now, okay, great, thank you. Now calling the matter of the people versus Christopher Wheeler. This is ticket number P1163419. This is 1 count illegal dumping. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Amari Hatcher appearing on behalf of defendant. Please state your name for the record.
Christopher Wheeler.
You're on.
I know. I don't know if he's driving. Are you driving, Mr. Wheeler?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay.
Your Honor, Mr. Wheeler would like to avail himself of the offers presented to the court.
Okay. If so, Mr. Wheeler, can you please raise your right hand?
All righty.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down, sir. Mr. Wheeler,
right.
Did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
I have.
Did anyone threaten, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
To my understanding, am I pleading guilty to the terms, or is this not a plea guilty?
Well, right now, you will be pleading guilty to the illegal dumping. What's been offered to you is the ability to have this dismissed in 12 months per you paying a fine and per you not picking up any more tickets like this within that year's span. So that's what's being offered to you today.
Okay, I understand. Yeah, I plead guilty.
You get, okay. So you're pleading guilty because you are guilty, sir, correct?
Correct.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Correct.
Understanding all of that, you still want to move forward, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of May the 24th of 2021. Were you in the area of Grand River and Oakman Boulevard in the city of Detroit in a Ford vehicle?
Yes, ma'am. It was a box truck.
All right, and while you were in that area at that time, did you illegally dump some items in that area?
Yes, ma'am. Some mattresses.
Okay, satisfied, Attorney Hatcher?
Satisfied.
All right, the court is satisfied as well and will accept the plea to 1 count illegal dumping. Sir, why would you do that?
it was a long day, and we had a lot of mattresses to return back to the warehouse, and it would have just made our day like longer. So it was lazy. I didn't think I would get caught, and yeah, that's just the truth.
I understand. Thank you for being honest, Mr. Wheeler. I appreciate that.
You're
But we
welcome.
can't judge up the city. I live in the city.
Yeah, I know.
I take great pride in living here. And I don't want my
I
city
felt
just looking like anything.
I felt real bad after I got caught. I haven't done that no more. So
Okay. You can't do it anymore either. That's no.
okay.
All right. So typically, I'm starting my throat for a minute. So typically with crimes like this, where you dump stuff and you make it look bad, did y'all have to go pick it back up or no?
They didn't make us go pick it back up. But if they would have, I would have. But we should have though.
All right, here's what I'm going to do. Okay. I am gonna charge you a fine because somebody had to remove that, but I'm also gonna make you do some community service, okay?
Fair enough.
That's what I really like to do, but I know that they probably had to physically have somebody come and remove it, and they have to pay people to do that. So my fine for the removal is going to be $240, okay? And you have the whole year to pay this, $240. And then I'm gonna issue that you do 25 hours of community service, okay?
All right, that's fair.
That needs to be completed in the year as well, okay? And thank you for actually taking responsibility of what you did. You were very honest, and that's why I didn't make you do a ton of community service hours, because you were very honest with that. And sometimes we make poor decisions, but we shouldn't be thrown under the bus for it, okay?
I appreciate that, Your Honor. You're welcome.
All right, so I'm going to have you pay a $240 fine, because I know they did have to have someone come and remove those items. And I'm gonna have you do 25 hours of community service. You do have a year to complete this, because your year review will be August the 3rd, 2023. So you'll have that year to complete all those tasks. If you have no new tickets, you pay the fine, do the community service, this matter will be dismissed.
All right, no problem. Quick question. How do I get my community service logged or reported or?
So I'm gonna give you the phone number to call. You ready, Mr. Wheeler?
Give me 1 second. Hold on.
Okay, let me know when you're ready, okay?
All right. Okay, I'm ready.
313.
Okay.
965.
Okay.
8130.
8130.
Yes, that's Miss Green you're gonna call, and she'll be able to help you out with the community service, okay?
Okay, her name is Miss Green, like the color?
Yep, Miss Green, you like the color.
Okay.
All right. Thank you,
Well,
Mr.
thank you so much, Your Honor.
You're very welcome. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing, okay?
All right, have a good day.
You too, okay?
Bye. All right.
All right, Mr. Williams?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Darrell Williams. This is ticket number P1323399. Count 1, drive while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearance for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Mari Hatcher, appearing on behalf of the defendant. Please state your name for the record.
Darrell Williams.
Your Honor, Mr. Williams would like to have this matter set for a pretrial. He currently has insurance, and he's received something from the Secretary of State indicating that he also can get his license. He would like to be able to come back to present valid documentation to the court.
Okay, Mr. Williams, I gave you one free trial before. This is gonna be your final free trial. So you either have to have it all.
I'm just waiting on the Secretary of State.
Okay, so you gotta have it together by the next time, or else you're gonna have to make a decision whether you want a bench trial, jury trial, or you want a plea, okay? Just because we gotta get it moving.
All
Okay?
right.
All right,
Yes,
I'm gonna give you
ma'am.
until October the 31st, so hopefully that's enough time.
Woo,
October the
Halloween.
31st.
God. Halloween.
October the 31st, 8:30 a.m. Your bond is
All right.
gonna continue, okay? Via Zoom, so hopefully you have your license by then, okay? All right.
Thank
If
you,
there's
Judge.
nothing further,
All right.
if there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Have a good day, Mr. Williams.
Do you need a plea if someone just got one ticket for no insurance and they have the insurance to present to the court?
No, if you've seen it as an officer of the court, typically Attorney Gillis allows me to just take that.
Okay,
So-
you can call Daquan Williams in.
Okay.
He only has one count,
Cool.
no insurance.
Thank you. Thank
Now,
you.
I have not seen it yet. He was in the process of getting it, but he said he'll have it ready to
He
present to the
came back
court.
in and to the court and kind of told us that he was looking for it, trying to get it ready. So
Okay.
got it now. And I have an officer present. The person didn't show up, so I do a case. I'm gonna call that one while I'm trying to get him out the room.
Okay.
Okay. Officer Scott, you still there?
Yes, ma'am, I'm still here.
Okay, let me do this matter so I can get you out the way.
Okay,
Now calling
thank
the matter of the, okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus John McKay. This is U ticket 6099581. This is one count operating without City of Detroit cigarette retail license. Appearance for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Amari Hatcher appearing on behalf of the defendant.
All right, and, officer, can you state your name for the record, please?
Officer Scott, badge 1140, Detroit Police Department.
Thank you so much. This is the date and time set for a bench trial in this matter. The time is now 10:01 a.m. Mr. Zaki has not checked in to the courtroom. He's not online. So at this time, the court is going to enter a bench warrant for this particular matter. I'm gonna set the bond at $0 personal, but that is what the court is going to do this morning for his failure to appear for a bench trial. Anybody have anything to say? If not, this concludes this hearing. Have a good day.
Thank you, you as well.
Thank you. Stay safe, okay, please?
You too.
All right. Mr. Williams?
Yes,
All right. Were you able to find that insurance, sir?
yes, I got a screenshot of it on my phone, but I'm not sure how to
Are you on
leave.
your phone right now?
Yes,
Are you able to send it to us via email?
yes,
Okay, let me put the email address in the chat, and then that way send it to us and we'll be able to see it, okay, Mr. Williams?
okay.
BRTRN 337 and 36. Yeah. The BTRN. Did you just get the email address, sir?
Yes,
Okay, send it there real quick and look at it so I can take care of your matter, okay?
okay. Can you send it one more time? It popped in and went out.
Okay. I can.
I see it.
You sure you sure you got it?
Yeah, I
I'll
see
send it
it.
again for good measures. You ready? Okay. Yeah, that's exactly, this is my bad. It's beyond there. All right. Oh, cool. So she can talk to me after that, and talk to you about how we're going to do it. Because she has office, so it doesn't matter now, right? Yes, it doesn't. Okay, she can go in there and talk. This works out, right? But, okay, okay, cool. I was about to say, and I just saw her pop up on the screen, so I'm all like, this works out. All right.
You want me to send it right now?
Yes, please.
Okay. If I log out of this, will I still be? Well, let me try it.
If you need to, if we won't let you do it, if you need to log out for a moment, that's fine, Mr. Williams. Log out and then just log back on after you sent it, okay?
Okay, I think it's let me. I should be
Okay,
good.
cool. And Ms. Cole, we're gonna have you talk to Attorney Hatcher in a moment. Well, do you want to be here if I dismiss this matter, if I look at his documents so you can talk to her? Yeah, I think she should. Never mind.
Judge, is it possible for, I got pleas for Robert Walker Jr. and also Ricky Wilson, but they have some other counts that are not on the docket sheet, so I have no idea what they are pleading to,
Yeah.
because I only have the,
Yeah, we just end up pulling everything, so hopefully we can take care of more. So his
okay,
other
so
count-
I just want to be able to tell them what's what.
It was a offense that happened for Mr. Wilson, that happened on April the 27th this year. And it was a drive while license suspended, expired plate, and no insurance misdemeanor that he got
Mhm.
on that.
Do you know, I know what he's pleading guilty to. Do you know what the responsible ticket is? That's what's not on the docket sheet.
The responsible
ends in-
ticket is expired plates.
Okay.
And then who was the other person?
Robert Walker Jr.
Okay. So yeah, he would do expired plates. Robert Walker Jr., he has cases in warrant status. It looks like he will be pleading to expired license. Right, is that responsible? Why do you feel responsible? And a disorderly conduct, let's see, that's it. It was entering a vacant dwelling without owner's permission as a disorderly conduct.
Okay. Okay. Do you want me to pop out and talk to them, or you want to wait to see if you get his email?
Can you wait for 1 second, please?
Sure.
Okay.
I sent it.
Okay. We ain't get it yet. All right, well. Sometimes it takes a moment, Mr. Williams. Ms. Cole is here though, and I know we gotta get an offer for one of these matters.
Weber Tart.
Yes, so the ticket that we need her on is it's a lewd and lascivious cohabitation and gross lewdness ticket.
Is that a pretrial? Because something like that, I usually like to speak with the officer about.
It's
Arraignment.
arraignment.
Yeah, that's something it's a little bit.
If you want to talk to her, maybe Attorney Hatcher, let her know that they want to talk. All her tickets seem to be kind of around the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Because she wanted to take the plea based on what I told her, but I told her it was a count missing. So, would she would just have to plead straight up to that if she wanted to take care of it today, counsel?
She needs some assistance?
Could we talk in a breakout room?
Yes. I put y'all both in breakout room number 1.
You want to know something, Judge? This is sort of off the record, but Ms. Hatcher, her mother and I went to school together.
What?
I'm starting to feel old.
You serious? That's amazing.
Grade school.
Grade school? Small world.
It is. Okay, so we're gonna go to, is that on YouTube? Okay.
It's okay. It's a small world. You ain't saying anything bad. It's breakout room number 1.
Okay.
Okay. Mr. Williams, we're still waiting on it to come through. CTRM 337 at 36 THDISTRICT court.org. Okay. Does they sit on your end?
I'm checking now. Yes, it say send. CTRM 337 at 36districtcourt.org.
Yes. Does it say
Yes.
sent or does it say send right now?
I could send it again, but it says sent.
Okay. Have to talk to everybody.
Mr. Williams,
Yes.
okay, I'm gonna put in another email address in your chat. I don't know why we're not getting this. See if you can send it with this one. Did you get it?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I sent it.
Is the judge still in the courtroom or has she left out?
She stepped out. She's doing another courtroom.
Oh, okay.
You want me to write that out?
Yeah, just send up your plea in so I don't hold you up.
What, can you give me the ticket number? Oh, wait a minute, let me,
Have it. It is P11682525.
and the name on that again was,
Christina, CHRISTINA
Oh, I'm sorry, spell that again. CHRIS.
Istina, Cecilia, CECILIA,
Okay. And it's just,
Weber,
I'm sorry,
WEBER,
wait a minute, another name? WE,
BER, hyphenated TEART.
okay, TEART. Okay, and it's just that one ticket. Okay. I will email that. Should I email that to you, Miss Hatcher, or should I email it to the court? Who's the clerk today? Mary Edwards, of course. I'm sorry. Okay. I'll email it over to Mary. Unless you want me to also include you, Attorney Hatcher?
You can just send it to the courtroom. I know what we discussed.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'll do that right now.
You can let the judge know whenever she's ready. I've talked to everybody. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
All defendants, you're now going to go into a waiting room, and the same rules that apply to the breakout room that you were instructed apply to the waiting room also.
Okay.
And the judge will bring you out when your case is ready to be heard.
Okay.
Do we have more than one person with the same name, Robert Walker?
I don't think so.
Because I saw a guy that had a hoodie on. I didn't talk to him. I'm not sure. And I thought the name said Robert Walker, but there was another Robert Walker that I spoke to. But I did not talk to him.
Okay. I'll bring them both back. Well, no, there's a Michael Walker and a Robert Walker. Which one do you remember talking to?
I just talked to Robert Walker.
Okay, I'll bring Michael Walker back in and put him in a breakout room with you.
Okay, I don't have anything for him.
Okay.
I don't have a plea or anything for him, so I'm not sure what's going on with his case.
Did you check your email? Because I sent it.
For Michael Walker?
Yes.
I don't. Can you send it again? I don't recall having anything for Michael Walker.
Do you have the other offer?
Mm-hmm. He's only, he's the first part. I never saw him, so.
Okay, I don't know who's Christina Cecilia?
Church.
Oh, is that her first name? Oh, okay, thank you.
Weber, Church.
Thank you.
Are you sending me to a breakout room with Michael Walker?
Yeah, but I was going to wait until, you got your offer.
I got a link saying join breakout room. I don't even have a plea for him. So.
Right.
I'm sending it right now.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll put it now then. Mr. Walker, you're going to go, okay. He's a number 10, Ms. Hatcher.
Okay.
Hello, Ms. Johnson.
Hello?
Hi, Ms. Johnson. Are you Tashay Johnson?
I'm trying to get back to Judge Sabri courtroom.
Right. So do you still have her number? Or you still have her courtroom number?
Yeah, but it says that it's locked out.
Okay, they probably just locked the waiting room. So just go back there and wait until
No, it keep on directing me back to Zoom.
Hmm.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I don't know what to tell you. If it says that you're locked out, that usually means that the waiting room, they put a lock on the waiting room so that because court is in session and they don't want to be interrupted with people coming in and out. But it doesn't say wait until the host lets you in.
No. I already spoke to the court appointed person.
Okay, well, I'm going to give you the number to their courtroom. Maybe you can call them and they can figure out what's going on with it.
Okay.
Hold on one moment.
Y'all be quiet. It's all y'all fault.
Excuse me, Miss Johnson.
Yes.
You're in court. You're in court. We can hear you.
Oh, sorry.
Call 313 965 2285. You're on mute.
Okay, you said 313-965-2285.
Just one. Yes,
Okay, thank you.
you're welcome.
Pat, are you ready on all the cases?
I sure am.
Did you get Mr. Williams? Oh, yeah, I poured. Because I couldn't. Mr. Williams? You good, you go, the baby. It's fine, no worries.
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus the Quan Williams. This is ticket number SP 11424771, count one, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Mari Hatcher appearing on behalf of the defendant. Please state your name for the record.
Jaquan Williams.
Your Honor, we have a recommendation to dismiss his count due to him providing valid documentation to the court.
The court is in receipt. I have reviewed the forwarding of his car insurance, and I see it is now valid. So the court is going to grant that request and dismiss it without prejudice. Sir, make sure you always have everything up to date and valid, okay?
Sorry, can you say that again?
Yeah, I said, just make sure you have everything up to date and valid, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, there's nothing further. That concludes this hearing. Thank you for your patience, Mr. Williams.
Thank you.
You have a good day.
You too.
Hello?
Hello. Now calling the matters of the people versus Ricky Wilson.
And Judge, I'm sorry to interrupt. This individual, when I went in to speak to him, he did have some documents. I don't know if he can present them to you or if the prosecutor would have to look at those. We can call him last if you like.
What documents do you have, Mr. Wilson? Do you have a license now?
Yes, I have a permit. I have a permit and also have insurance and
Registration.
registration.
I saw all of them, Your Honor.
Permit though, when you gonna have your license?
Well, actually, as soon as I get paid again, I'll be taking a road test. I have to make an appointment.
I gave you a pretrial before because you were trying to get all that together, right?
Well, actually, I wasn't even there yet. I had to clear up some things at the court. Also, I had to pay some things off at the court.
Okay, do you think you'll have everything together by October 31st?
Yes.
Court is gonna do a pretrial on these matters until October the 31st. Well, let me call the case so I can arraign him on the other two cases. Because he's not scheduled until September for a couple of the matters. Now calling the matters of the people versus Ricky Wilson. This is ticket number P 1322173. Count one, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count two, drove while license not valid or improper license. Count three, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP 1344602. Count one, drove while license suspended. Count two, expired plate. Count three, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Mari Hatcher appearing on behalf of the defendant. Please state your name for the record, sir.
Ricky Wilson.
And Your Honor, Mr. Wilson would like to continue his not guilty plea and possibly set this for an additional pretrial. He has obtained the majority of the documents the court requested. He just needs to take a driving test to get his final license.
All right. The court is going to grant the request and give you a final pretrial. Okay, Mr. Wilson, so what that means is that at the next court hearing, if If you don't have all the documents you do have, you can show the court. If you don't have that license yet, though, you're gonna have to make a decision either to have a bench trial, a jury trial, or to take a plea that day, okay?
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna adjourn this matter, or I'm gonna give you a final pretrial on October 31st, 2022, 8:30 a.m. via Zoom. So the same way you zoomed in today, zoom in on that day, okay?
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Bond is continued, $0 personal on the new matters that we arranged on today.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too, Your Honor.
I will, thank you. Mr. Walker?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Now calling the matters of people versus Robert Walker.
Yes.
This is ticket number 435922, one count expired license. Ticket number P1063030, count 2, entering a vacant dwelling without owner's permission. Ticket number P1002909, one count drove while license suspended. U ticket zoo 06419141, one count interfering with police officers during the performance of their duty. Ticket number U 775666411, one count entering a vacant dwelling without owner's written authorization. B ticket 101944, failed to obtain permit for change of use. Zone for residential, building is used for dumping and painting at above location. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Amari Hatcher appearing on behalf of the defendant. Please state your name for the record, sir.
Robert Walker.
Your Honor, Mr. Walker would like to avail himself of the offer and plead guilty to the amended charges, all other counts to be dismissed.
Is that right, sir?
Yes.
If so, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
You can put your hand down. Did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward, sir?
Yes.
All right, Mr. Walker, I want to take your attention back to the date of April the 4th of 2020. Were you in the area of Wilshire and Dickerson in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And while you were in that area, did you enter a vacant dwelling without the owner's permission?
I didn't enter, but I was right there. I didn't enter no house. I was there on location. I was sitting on the porch.
Okay. Did you have authorization to be sitting on that porch? Was it a vacant house?
No, it's the owner. He owned the house, but he wasn't there at the time. He wasn't there. The house wasn't vacant, but somebody said that the house looked vacant, but it's not vacant.
Did police approach you at some point in time?
Yes.
Did you act in a disorderly manner with them?
No.
All right, Attorney Hatcher, I can't fix it. So you can have a.
I told him if he didn't do it, he should plead not guilty. We had a discussion about that
I plead guilty.
extensively.
I plead guilty for it.
You
I
can't
plead
get
guilty.
the Walker.
But you can't plead guilty and then say you didn't do it, Mr. Walker.
Okay.
We talked
That's
about
what I was
that.
there. Oh, that's what I said. Yeah.
We had a whole discussion about that, and I told you have to take it to trial.
Oh, I didn't want to take the trial. I wasn't trying to. That's what I'm sorry.
It's It's too late, Mr. Walker. I tried to fix it as much as possible, and every answer that you gave me.
I didn't know that. I thought you were talking about something else. It said
Mr.
April
Walker,
20th.
Mr. Walker, I can't. I
Okay.
tried to fix it as much as possible. I took pauses. I tried. When it wasn't working for entering without owner's permission, I tried to do this orderly, and you're saying that you didn't do either one. So now I'm stuck with you having either a bench or a jury trial. You can have a bench trial before myself as the trier and finder of fact, or you can have a jury trial. That's when 6 citizens of the city of Detroit will come in and they'll judge based on the evidence presented and the law and render a decision on whether or not it's proven beyond a reasonable doubt. You can have either one, but I tried to fix it, but I couldn't. So these are your choices.
Okay.
Which one would you like, sir?
I'd rather have you do it.
Okay, we're gonna do that on November, right now, November 16th via Zoom. So the same way you're on today, you're just gonna come on Zoom on November the 16th, and we'll set all of your matters for a bench trial, okay?
Okay.
All right, and I'm gonna set your bond at $0 personal on each one of these matters. You'll have the opportunity to talk to an attorney that day and kind of figure everything out, and we'll see if the officers appear, okay?
Okay.
All right, via Zoom, 9 a.m., November the 16th, okay, sir?
Okay.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Walker. I'll see you then, okay?
Okay.
All right, have a good day.
You too.
I will, thank you. Weber Tart? Unmute yourself, ma'am. You see me asking you to unmute? Yep.
Okay.
Okay, how do you pronounce your last name?
Weber TR.
TR. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Christina Weber TR. This is U ticket 595-72321. This is one count consume alcohol in public. Ticket number P1168513. One count possession of drug paraphernalia. Ticket number P1168525. One count lewd and lascivious cohabitation and gross lewdness. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Amari Hatcher appearing on behalf of the defendant. Please state your name for the record, ma'am.
Christina Cecilia Weber TR.
Your Honor, I did have an opportunity to confer with the defendant about the recommendations that were before the court. She indicated that she would like to avail herself of those offers.
Were you able to get the state ticket together too? What's happening with that one?
Yes, Attorney Cole was supposed to send her recommendation into the court, but I do know what her recommendation is, if not.
Okay. It's a 6 months delay sentence.
Correct.
Okay, all right. And ma'am, you know the terms of that is that you must pass a drug test before probation ends, right?
Okay, I was confused about that. What?
So you'll be on court probation, right?
Okay.
And I can give her the terms of what would it be. Miss Weber TR, do you have some drug usage issues right now that you need some assistance with?
No, I would actually like to let you know I'm going through Michigan Rehabilitation Services
Okay.
to go into school. And this happened a year ago, and I've turned my life around, and I also turned myself in just to get these matters taken care of, miss.
Yeah. Fantastic. I just want to see, I can tell you right now, as a part of, it's going to be court probation. So as a part of that, what that means is I want to see proof that you're continuing in that program. And before we have the final thing to get you off the 6 month delayed sentence, then I will have you come down to the court and do a test that day. So I'm going to do her review in 6 months in person.
Okay.
Okay.
She'll take the test that day. And as long as she tests clean that day, then we can dismiss this matter. How about that? But I want to see proof too that you're in this program and you're continuing the program, okay?
Yes, ma'am. And I also attend Northeast Guidance Center, and the clothes were removed because I was fighting, not because I just do that. I apologize for myself in society. I've since become a better member and would like to conduct and continue.
I believe you, Ms. Weber. We're gonna give you some extra guidance to make sure that you continue on that great path, okay?
Thank
All
you.
right. So please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
You can put your hand down. Did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
I did.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward?
Yes.
All right, ma'am. I want to take first your attention back to the date of February 24th of 2021, last year. Were you in the area of Gratiot and Hartford in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And were you consuming alcohol in public?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And then I want to take your attention back to the date, that same date, same location. Were you in that area? Did you have your pants below your waist at that time?
Yes. The
All
girl.
right, satisfied? Okay,
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining count to be dismissed.
So stipulated.
So at this time, the court is going to enter pleas as charged to consume alcohol in public and to lewd behavior. Ma'am, these are on delayed sentence. What that means is as long as you provide everything I ask you to provide to this court, then these matters will be dismissed in 6 months, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So we're gonna have an in-person review on February the 3rd of next year, February 23rd, in person, coming down to 36th District Court. I want to see that if you're completed the class, that's fine. If not, that you're still enrolled in that program you say you're in. If you
Okay.
could have guidance counsel, if they just submitted a letter when you come with me, come down here, have them
Okay.
write out a letter saying that you're participating in their services, that you're still doing them. Because it's probably a good idea to continue those, because you're gonna need help. It's
Yes.
not always gonna be easy, okay?
Yes.
Okay?
Yep.
And then you'll do a test when you come down that day.
Okay.
And
So I'm sorry, but I don't need to do anything up until that day.
well, I'm gonna have you, do you have income right now?
No, that's why I'm going
Okay.
to class to become a
Okay.
CNA.
I'm gonna have you complete some community service instead, okay?
Okay, my husband has a job though. What, do I need to pay a fine?
I was gonna have you. Well,
And
typically
I'll
with
have
these
a
type
job.
of, I know, but typically with these type of tickets, I give community service in lieu of cost and fine,
Okay,
but you're trying to do a lot and I don't want you to be overwhelmed.
okay,
But
yeah,
sometimes when people get overwhelmed, then they go back to bad habits. Am I correct?
yes,
And we're trying to keep you away from bad habits.
yes,
Okay.
yes,
Okay, so I'm gonna do a fine.
okay,
I'm gonna do $240 fine that needs to be paid by that date, okay? $240.
okay, thank you.
You're welcome. And on one of the tickets, I won't charge any fine, so it'll just be a $240 fine on the possession of alcohol in public.
Yes.
And the other one is gonna be the one you have to have all the requirements for that I listed, okay?
Yes,
The
ma'am.
letter from the guidance center, your continued participation
Yep.
in the program that you're in so you can get a job.
Okay.
And also that you come down and you have a negative test here at the courthouse that day, okay?
Okay,
You
Yes,
can do
ma'am.
this, Ms. Weber, it's up to you though, okay?
yes, I agree with everything you said. Thank you, Judge.
You're so welcome, okay? You have any more questions?
No, and you look beautiful today.
Oh, thank you so much, I appreciate that. All right, if there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing, okay?
Okay,
I'll
thank
see
you. Nice to
you
meet
in
you.
person. You're welcome.
Okay.
I'll see you in person on February.
3rd.
Thank you so much. You can do it at
And the time?
9 a.m. 9 a.m.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay?
All right. Nice to meet you.
3. All right. Have a good day. You too, Miss.
Is that it? Do I just log out?
You're all set. You can leave. Yes.
You have typical right. So apologetic about. That I've worked with that. I didn't know if you knew me for this poor child. That was that time. He's so apologetic. Was that the last?
I have one more. I have Mr. Michael Walker. I'm bringing him out of the room right now.
Okay, he should be the last one, I think.
Yes, he is.
Okay.
We might have.
You must have really got to. What happened? All right, have him call in. Should I do a warrant for the rest yet? Okay. All right, Mr. Walker, can you unmute yourself?
Hello, good morning.
Hello. Good morning. Now I'm calling the matter of the people versus Michael Stephen Walker. This is ticket number P1299845. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, expired plate. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number P1320080. 1 count, drove while license suspended. Count 2, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number P1244160. 1 count, dirty, obscure, improperly displayed plate. Count 2, expired plate. Count 3, no receipt of or unsigned registration. Ticket number P1244164. Count 1, failed to display a valid operator's license, not on person. Count 2, tinted windows. Count 3, no proof of insurance. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Mari Hatcher appearing on behalf of the defendant. Please state your name for the record.
Michael Walker.
Your Honor, Mr. Walker indicated he would like to avail himself of the offers that were presented to him.
Is that right, Mr. Walker?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. If so, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Mr. Walker, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, sir. I want to take you back to the date of March the 1st of 2022. Were you in the area of 7 Mile and Huntington Streets in the city of Detroit driving a Buick vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
And while you were driving that vehicle, was that car untitled or unregistered with the Secretary of State's office at the time?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and then I'm going to read from the other 2 tickets because they're what's called civil infractions. And so I'm just going to read from them and oppose the fines that go with those, okay, sir?
Okay.
All right, on the date of August the 29th of 2021, in the area of Mack and Russell Streets in the city of Detroit, Mr. Walker was driving a Buick vehicle and did have dirty, improperly displayed, or dirty, obscure, or improperly displayed plates. On the date of March the 20th, 2022, in the area of Joy Road and Rosemont Avenue in the city of Detroit, Mr. Walker was driving a Buick vehicle and did have expired plates. Satisfied, Attorney Hatcher?
Satisfied.
Stipulation for probable cause and the remaining counts to be dismissed.
So stipulated.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea of guilty to drive unregistered or untitled vehicle and pleas of responsible for expired plate, and dirty, obscure, improperly displayed plates. The remaining counts called on the record today will be dismissed. Sir, the fines for the civil infraction, expired plates is $145. The improperly displayed plates is $105. So that's a total of, what is that, $250? Get my math right. $250. Typically with civil infractions, you have 14 days to pay them. Is that gonna be enough time for you, sir?
You said 14 days.
Yes, is that enough time?
Can I pay it by the end of the month on the 29th?
Yes, so I'll make it due no later than September the 5th. Does that give you enough time?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'll have those two due by September the 5th. On the remaining count, I'll waive the cost and fines today, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Is that gonna be enough time, Mr. Walker? You really grabbed your head. I don't want you to get late.
No, it's just other tickets I know I gotta still pay on, and it's driving me crazy. Cause it's like once I do pay all my tickets off, I still can't even go get my license. So it's like, man.
Okay,
It's difficult.
I know, but I didn't charge you for the other ticket. I know sometimes it can be frustrating. That's why it's so important to get that license, right? Because once you don't have it and you keep driving.
I know, but once before I tried to, I went and paid all my tickets off once before, and then I caught another ticket because I was trying so hard. The lady at Secretary of State told me that I couldn't. I had to wait another 3 to 4 years prior to my last conviction or something. So I wanted to see if it was possible after I do pay all my tickets off, can I get like a waiver for that or something?
I can't mess with the license. That's the Secretary of State's office. All we can do is when you finish paying them, send them over saying that you finished paying them, but that's them. So there's not anything I can do. I'm sorry, sir. I know you're trying hard, Mr. Walker. I know. I can tell. The best I can do is waive the cost and fines on one of your tickets and then give you the $250 to pay in 30 days. Is 30 days enough time? I can give you a little bit more if you need it. I can work with you, okay?
Okay, I that's fine. I just trying to hurry up and get them out the way. That's all.
Okay. I'll make them due on September the 5th, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome. If there's nothing further, good luck to you, Mr. Walker. I know this is a tough journey and a hard process, but hopefully soon you can get your license, okay?
Okay, thank you.
But get that stuff registered minimally though. You should have insurance and then everything else. So get that stuff together. The plate should be good and the car. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. The person who's logging on right now, he called the court. He had a trial set for this morning. The officer didn't appear. I'm gonna call this matter.
Hello?
Okay, is this Mr. Timothy Wright?
No, that's you.
Mr. Wright, we can't hear you. Mr. Wright, you need to put some clothing on too. This is court and it's live.
Well, let me know when you finish. I can- Put you on the diamond.
I want to be on the side. I want to stay with you.
You want some of mine?
Nah,
You can have some of it, but you can't eat the whole thing.
Why not? I don't care. Is that you, Mr. Wright? You can unmute yourself. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am, I apologize.
All right. Now, you ready, Miss Sandy? All
Yes,
right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Timothy Wright. This is ticket number P1211525. Count one, failed to display a valid operator's license not on person. Count two, registration and or plate violation. Also calling ticket number P1210649. Count one, parking on sidewalk where prohibited. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Amari Hatcher appearing on behalf of the defendant. Please state your name for the record.
Timothy Michael Wright.
Today is the date and time set for a bench trial in this matter. Mr. Wright called my courtroom and was very apologetic for not being on time to court this morning for his matter. It was at that point in time, no one has checked in for this matter, none of the officers. So the court is going to dismiss these matters without prejudice at this time. Mr. Wright, they can refile these if they want to, but as of today, this is dismissed, okay?
Okay, yes, ma'am, and I do have my license, and my license is good, and I did have the car registered. And I do appreciate you, but like I told the officer, I was just waiting to get in line at, Secretary of State. I had an appointment, I showed him my appointment, through my email.
I know,
And he,
Mr. Wright, but you can't be on the road. I know with all good intentions. I understand. But if you get caught with it, that's what they have to do. Now, some officers will let you go, but other officers, they follow it to a T. So I understand that you had everything and all your ducks lined up in a row, ready to go. But at that point in time, you just issued the ticket. But I appreciate you having everything valid and up to date now, and the remainder ticket will be dismissed, okay?
yes, ma'am.
All right, sir. If there's nothing further, this concludes this hearing, okay? And I'll dismiss those other two tickets for valid documentation and the one for no officer, okay?
Okay, yes, ma'am.
All right. That
All right,
concludes this hearing.
have a good day, and I apologize for being late. I was working and it didn't slip my mind, but you get caught up in the day, and it's just been a hectic day. That's all I can
Okay.
say.
Well, thank
Yes,
you, Mr. Wright, for resolving it and for calling my court as soon as you realized, okay?
yes, ma'am.
All right. There's nothing further. That concludes this hearing. You have a good day, Mr. Wright.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All righty, are we all done today?
We're all done. That concludes this morning's docket, okay? Thank you for
Okay,
your
have a good day.
patience. You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, Miss Sandy.
Hi,
We're done.
I'm sorry, did you say we have an afternoon docket or no?
No, ma'am. Have a good day. Enjoy yourself.